this is a great club to play for.
Thank you both for joining us today. I appreciate it. On the left, we have
Caroline Bracco,
And Caroline, what year are you here? Are you a U what?
2011.
2011, so that's U15. And what's the name of your team right now?
Lille.
Lil. And who's your coach?
Johnny.
Awesome. So Coach Johnny Williams. Do you like Coach Johnny?
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Have you had Johnny your entire time here?
No, I've had him for 2 years.
For 2 years? Okay.
Yeah.
Who'd you have prior to that?
Then I had Holly and Jason Packey.
Okay, gotcha. And so did you start in Premier with us, moving through those coaches?
Yeah.
You did. Did you do rec at all or anything like that? You did rec? Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you do juniors? Do you
Yes.
remember? You did juniors?
Yes.
So rec, juniors, and Premier for you. Through that pathway, with all the coaches that you've had, because that's at least 5 different coaches, do you think the things that you've learned from each coach has helped you kind of get to that next level? Has each coach taught you things you can build on?
Yeah, I feel like each coach I've had has helped me improve.
Yeah.
Every different way, yeah.
Who was your first coach in Premier?
Coach Holly.
Coach
I
Holly?
don't know if
Cool.
she's still here, though.
I don't think so, but
Yeah.
Coach Jason is still here. Do you feel like Coach Jason had a good impact on you?
Yeah, he was a good impact on me. I was a forward for, most of my soccer career, and then he, told me I should become a defender, and I feel like that helped me a lot, and now I'm a lot better player now.
Gotcha. So you play defense right now?
Yeah.
Awesome. And are you in the middle? Are you a center back or are you on the wing?
I'm on a wing.
So you're running up and down the
Yeah.
whole time, right? Do you like that?
Yeah,
that?
I do, because then
not-
I can, go up with the forwards and midfielders.
Yeah. Have you scored this year?
Yes, I
You
have.
have. Cool. Very cool. Okay, cool. And on the right side over here we have
I'm Chase Bracco.
Chase. And Chase, what year are you with us?
I'm a U17.
U17. So you played high school in the fall.
Yeah.
And now you're playing with us right now.
Yeah.
Who is your coach?
Coach Ramin.
Coach Ramin. Do you like Coach Ramin?
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. He's been
Yeah.
on the block for quite a lot of people, which is great.
Yeah.
How many years have you had Coach Ramin?
This is my first year with him.
First year? Who'd you have last year?
I had Coach Andreas last year.
Coach Andreas? Okay. Do you feel like the things you learned from Coach Andreas helped you go up to Ramin's team?
Yeah, I've had Coach Andreas for a few years now, and he really motivates you and makes you better.
Yeah, good. How did you get started with us? Did you start in Premier? Did you do juniors or rec?
I did rec and juniors, and then I went on to Premier.
Cool. Who did you have for juniors? Tim?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah. Do you remember any of the foundation? I know it was a long time ago, but he taught mostly the foundations. Do
Yeah.
you think that it was a benefit to do juniors?
Yeah, it's a big benefit. Because rec, it's more fun. You play with your friends, and juniors, it really gets you ready for Premier.
Right, right. Do you think that each coach in your pathway on the boys' side has helped you move through the ranks to where you are now?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of my coaches had different coaching styles, and it will kind of shape me to what positions I play and how they use me, and really how I am now.
Yeah, good. On that note, though, do you think that having different coaches, do you feel like you have to kind of start over every year with a new coaching style, or do they build on each other?
No, I feel like when I have a new coach, I kind of just build a relationship with the coach right away.
Yeah.
And it's really just how they want me to play is how I kind of change.
And you're able to adapt pretty well to what
Yeah.
they want. Good, good. Is there any coach here that's really had a big impact on you? I know you said Coach Andres was
Yeah.
great. Is there anybody else that's really had a big impact on you in your training?
I also had Coach Johnny her.
Okay.
And he really gave me the confidence to pursue soccer more as a main sport and make me perform better.
Awesome. So high school, you're a sophomore.
Yeah.
Second year are you playing soccer in high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my second year.
Cool. Where do you go to high school?
I go to high school at Blue Valley West.
Blue Valley West. Awesome. Do you like playing high school?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
How does it differ from club?
I feel like high school, it's kind of more about team success and more about playing together and getting to know each other. And club's more about individual and team success.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Cool. Caroline, you are in 8th grade right now, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to go to West as well?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Cool. Are you looking forward to that experience?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Have you heard anything about high school soccer that makes you excited for it?
Not really, but I'm excited to try out for it.
Good, good. So are you on the hybrid team right now? Is that what you're going to play in the spring?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to that experience, kind of having a new group of kids, new coach, kind of a different perspective in the spring?
Yeah, I'm excited to play with new players, but I will be playing with most of my teammates because
Yeah.
a lot of them aren't really freshmen. They're in my grade.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to play with a new coach and
Yeah.
new teammates.
Yeah, it should be fun. Have you met anybody And Caroline, I'll start with you, and then Chase, I'll ask you the same question. Have you met anybody when you're playing just out at Sporting Blue Valley, the years that you've been with us? Have you met anybody that you've become really good friends with outside of just people that you go to school with?
Yeah, I got really close to Ava Nielsen. She's not on my team anymore, but we played with each other for 2 years, and we got really close together.
Good, good. Has that been kind of a common theme as you've grown through the years? I mean, do you bond pretty well with the other girls on the team?
Yeah, because we spend a lot of time together at practices and traveling together, so I definitely do get closer with them.
Right, good. What's the most recent travel tournament that you did? Do you remember?
We went to Des Moines.
Okay, how was that? Was that fun?
Yeah, it was good.
Was it worth the trip?
Yeah, it was.
Good. So a lot of people think like, oh, traveling with soccer, like it's a lot. It's the whole weekend, plus we got school, plus we got other events. Do you ever feel kind of overwhelmed with how much is on your plate with 2 practices a week, travel and school and all that?
No, I look forward to traveling and practices and stuff.
Good. So when you're putting your schedule like together, do you start with school or do you start with here's my practice and then work around that? What's that look like for you with the organization?
Yeah, kind of like I go to school and then I focus on soccer after that.
Yeah, good. So Chase, same question for you. The years you've been with us, is there anybody that you've gotten really close with? Have you made good friends here?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like some of my teammates on my team now, I've kind of sticked with like most of my like journey. Like my teammate Phoenix. Also, one of my best friends, Tristan, I really like grew a relationship with him through like playing soccer for our club, and a lot of them, I'm really getting close to a new teammate, Cameron, too. Good. It's just like, usually like when I'm on a team, everyone's like all close together and stuff. And like, some of us hang out outside of it and we're all just like click together.
Right. That's great. So even as you get older, you still hang out outside of soccer, right?
Yeah,
good.
Of course.
Good. That's awesome. Have you done any travel tournaments or anything recently?
Not recently, because like we just started.
You were in high school.
But we are going to Tulsa, I think, in maybe a few weeks.
Good. Okay, that'll be fun. What's the furthest that you've traveled for a tournament with Blue Valley? Playing here. Do you remember?
Maybe like somewhere in Iowa. Okay. I'm pretty sure.
So not too far.
Yeah, not too far.
Bad. Okay. Do you normally drive or do you fly?
We normally drive.
Drive? Yeah. Makes it manageable. Cool. In your case, on the boys' side, 2 practices a week, same as the girls. Games on the weekends, traveling every now and then. How do you manage all that with the social events plus school? How does it work for you?
Usually it's not that big of a problem because like it's kind of been like my whole life really, ever since I started soccer. So like, it really doesn't like affect me that much, but like to me it's really just like part of like life at this point now.
Good. That's great. Did you always play? Did you play other sports? Do you play other sports right now?
I do basketball and I did track, but I'm not doing it this season.
Okay, so you play basketball right now?
Yeah.
How long have you been playing basketball? Ever since you were little?
Yeah, ever since I was a little kid.
And you're able to juggle both sports too?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you feel like if you choose SBV Premier that you have to pick one sport, or just playing other sports just make it too much for you, or do you feel like you can play other sports?
Well, I feel like you really have time for other sports. You just have to like manage practices, because I used to do basketball during soccer season and I couldn't really make practice for basketball due to soccer, but there's always time like during summer and like winter really where you could honestly do multiple sports at once.
Cool. Caroline, what's your experience been like that? So you got, the 2 practices here, games on the weekends, plus the travel, plus all the other stuff you got going on. Do you feel like when you were younger or even now that you're able to find time for another sport if you wanted to?
Well, I also do basketball, but yeah, I feel like I've been doing this my whole life too, so I'm kind of like used to it, and yeah.
Yeah. Do your parents make it easier on you with the scheduling and all that type of stuff?
Yeah, and also my brothers are older, so they could like drive around and help me out.
Yes. So Caroline, you've been playing with us your whole life. What is a piece of advice for somebody who maybe has, a U11, U12 player, they're interested in Premier, but they're not sure yet? What's one big piece of advice that you'd give them, or something about the program that you would tell them that they might not know just from looking in from the outside?
I would say you should just try out for it because it's really fun, and I feel like you should try out younger because then you get like more experience and stuff, and I feel like it's a lot more I feel like you should just start younger. And also the coaches are all really nice, and I say you should try out for sporting.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Caroline. Chase, what about you? What's your opinion on that? Any big piece of advice, anything that you've learned, something that somebody looking in from the outside might not know about Premier?
I really think if you're passionate about soccer, you should go for Premier. And like, it's not as big as a commitment as it like may look from the outside. And like, you know, you just have like a lot of fun doing it. Like, I like enjoy my time doing club soccer so much. Like, it's like really fun. So I really feel like if you want to do it, then go for it right away.
Mm-hmm. That's great to hear. Is there anything in that journey with the different coaches, you know, anything, I don't know how many practices you've had with Ramin, anything that you learned from your coaches that has helped you on the soccer field, but also outside of the field?
Yeah, I really feel like, you know, coaches really help you with your attitude and stuff. Not that I've ever had like attitude issues with a coach or anything, but like they really like help you shape into a better person, and like they really like help you move forward in more than like just soccer would in life.
Right. Has soccer helped your communication with other people? Like how well you're able to connect with other people outside of just off the field?
No, yeah, definitely. It's like, I feel like when you join a new team, you might not know everyone, but like it really helps you meet new people right away and stuff. And like in the real world, like you're going to get put in situations where you don't know everyone. Right. And so like it really helps you like communicate with people, and like, you know, like communicating on the pitch is like having a job. You have to tell people like what you need and like what can help you out.
Caroline, what is something that your parents have done for you to make soccer easier, more enjoyable, better for you, that you know not a lot of people's parents do? Anything that they, you know, like when they're taking you home from a game, is there anything that they do after the game to support you? Anything that you get that you know, like, wow, I really appreciate my parents doing this for me?
My parents always like tell me what I did good in the game, or like record for me sometimes so I could see like how I was actually playing in the game. And they also like tell me what I should do better, so then the next game I could see it from like another point of view.
Right. Do you appreciate that criticism?
Yeah.
The advice that they give, I should say? Good. Chase, what about you? Anything in your experience that your parents have done that has really helped you out, made soccer more enjoyable?
Yeah, I really feel like they kind of just like cater to what I want in soccer, and they always like ask if like there's something I need or something like I want to do or anything. And like after games, they always tell me like, first off, I played really good, and like if they think I need something to improve on, they'll just tell me, but not in like a critical way, and like a way to motivate me to be better.
Right. That's great. So Caroline, the next 4 years for you look like finishing 8th grade, then you go to high school. If you go 4 or 5 years in the future and you look back as a senior, what would you consider a successful 4 years for you in terms of just life in general, not just soccer? Like, what would you say, man, like this happened, like this made me feel good about these last 4 years? Like, what would have to happen for you?
Probably continuing through soccer, because that also makes me really happy, and then getting good grades in school.
Are you looking forward to joining the high school team?
Yeah.
Are you planning to play all 4 years of high school?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, good. So are you aiming for varsity when you go to high school? Good. And then on the school side of things, what's success look like there? Is it getting a scholarship? Is it having a good GPA, good ACT?
Yeah, all of that, like a good GPA and maybe like a scholarship, whatever. Yeah.
Good. Chase, what about you? 4 years down the road, right? You're in college, or let's say at the end of high school, even a couple years. You look back and you're like, man, this was a successful couple years for me in high school. What's that look like on the soccer field and then in the school sense?
I really feel like in the soccer field, it would just be like having fun and making most of the time I have. And like, you know, getting on varsity and just like playing with like my friends and just like winning games, having a great time. And from school, it'd probably be like having a good GPA, of course, and like, you know, having fun with my friends, of course, because like you're only in high school once, and you know, just getting to college. Yeah.
Good. Do you have an idea of where you want to go to college? Do you want to stay local? Do you want to go out of state? Any ideas yet?
I haven't really put that much thought into it, but probably KU or maybe somewhere like where it's warmer.
Caroline, let's talk a little bit more about your on-field experience. So you started as a forward.
Yeah.
Then you moved to wingback right now, which is what you play. Do you play the same role in every game in league play, tournaments? Is it the same position each time, or does it kind of differ based on who you're playing?
Yeah, well, everyone on my team really does that. We all stay in our same positions, but if we need to fill in or something, we would do that.
Chase, what position do you play?
I'm an outside back and outside winger.
Okay, cool. So you're down the line as well. So,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In your situation where you're playing different teams in league, a little bit older, right, on the boys' side, are you constantly just in that spot doing the same thing each game, or does it kind of adapt based on who you're playing?
It doesn't really adapt on based on who we're playing. It kind of just adapts on like, you know, like where do we need players? Because sometimes we have like a more defensive winger, and we'll like slide him back and maybe like me up, or like maybe they're like outside like backs are really slow, so we'll like slide me up.
Caroline, there's a lot of clubs in the area, a lot to pick from. I'm sure you have friends at other clubs as well. The kids that you're going to go to high school with will play all over the place, as Chase knows. Why did you choose Blue Valley? And then why have you chosen to stay at this club each year that you've been here?
Well, I've always like looked up to my brother playing for Sporting, so I felt like I should try out to play like with them too. And then also I feel like all of the coaches I've had have been a good impact, and they've always been like a good coach that's always helped someone out. And I feel like I never thought about switching clubs, and Sporting's always been a good choice to stay.
Good. Do you like practicing out at Shields?
Yeah.
Is it pretty convenient for your family?
Yeah, and it's close by.
Good. Cool. Chase, what about you? Why'd you start, and then what has kept you here?
I started at Sporting because like it was the closest club to like where we lived, so it's just like, you know, the easiest one to go to. And like I've really stayed because I've never had like a negative experience here, and like other clubs aren't like, you know, as nice and as like big as ours here. And like just like this is a great club to play for.
Okay, last question. Caroline, if I was looking for lunch or dinner and I was really hungry, what would I do if I was looking for a good sandwich? Where would I go?
I say you go to La Feta.
La Feta. Chase, what streets is La Feta at?
151st and Metcalf.
Okay, cool. So between 143rd and 151st?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's pretty good sandwiches over there?
Yeah, very good.
Great.
Cool. Is the owner pretty nice, the guy that makes them?
I've heard he's pretty nice.
He is a pretty nice guy? Okay, cool.
He's kind of nice, I guess.
Kind of nice. All right. Would you recommend people go there?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.